What's up, guys? I'm Vortak, and welcome to our first look at Rise to Ruins, formerly known as Retro Pixel Castles. I'm just about to select my starting map and jump right into the game. There's a lot to show you guys and not a lot of time to do it. This looks good enough for me. So now in Rise to Ruin, we are going to be building ourselves a colony of gun-ho survivors who are here to basically just create a whole new life for themselves. And there's a lot to show you guys. I have the tips up here kind of guiding me, but I did watch a tutorial video. I know kind of what I'm doing, and this should be fun. So I need to place a camp just to get started, and I paused the game because time looked like it was moving kind of fast. So let's go ahead and place a camp. We just want to be near some resources. We got wood over here. We got some of these crystals over here. It looks like we got some kind of food up in here. And, of course, some stone. So I think right here is probably not a bad spot for a camp. Our workers are now spawning in around it, and the work begins. So the first thing we need to have them do is start gathering. There's a lot of first things we need to do, actually, and I might even be wrong about that, but let's see. So here's all the harvest buttons we can use. By pressing 1, I can go into harvest, what is that? Harvest wood. So we're going to have them just harvest kind of the local trees that they can foreseeably walk to. And that's going to get them started with their building. And I think the builders will go ahead and do that, but we will eventually be building a sawmill or a lumber camp of some kind to get them actually getting wood properly. Harvest rock. Let's get some of the nearby rocks that they have. And let's see, over here's harvest food. We don't have that option yet. We don't have a farm. I believe we need a farm to do that. So that's a good start, and they have a bunch of rocks and wood sitting around to work with too. So we need to get them a bunch of starting stuff. Housing is going to be important, so we can build them some tents. That's just a decent, cheap starting starting property. So let's make like 1, 2, 3, 4 tents. I don't know if that's going to house everybody. We have, I think, 32 people. 7 of them are unemployed right now. And we're also going to need farms so we can actually get them some food going, because I don't know what the heck they're eating right now. So on the right here we have farming. We will make I'm going to go for a large farm, and we're going to start with at least, let's see here. I could make a couple of these actually. Why don't we do one there, and I put this tent kind of in the way of where I would love to build a farm now, so I have some regrets. But why don't we put the farm... Oh, you know what? We can't put things here because of the terrain. Well, that's all right. We have a tool for that. I'm still learning the keyboard commands, though. Stop trying to build a farm. Let's see. Destroy terrain. So we can get rid of some of this stuff that's in our way. I don't want to get rid of too much because, obviously, we're trying to put the farm where this food is, and I'm about to destroy some food. But there, that'll get rid of that, and then we can probably build a large... Oh, that was a small farm. A large farm... once they get on actually destroying the terrain right over here. Okay, so construction is underway, and right now they're focused on building their tents. While they build, I'll try to slow down here a little bit. So this is an RTS, essentially. Every night we're going to get attacked by monsters. We may even get attacked during the day, but nighttime is going to be our biggest concern. And the goal is to just survive as long as you can. There is no way, according to the website anyway, there's no way to literally win the game. You are just kind of stuck trying to survive as difficulty ramps up every day. So that's going to be really interesting because I've played games like this before, a la RimWorld, and that always goes very poorly for me because I think RimWorld's kind of the same way, but they never come out and say, oh, you can't win. This game did, though. They had the balls to come out and say, you're not going to win this game, just FYI. And that's scary. So we actually get some time to rest, though. We have all day today and all night tonight before monsters start attacking. So we get the night off from fighting, which means I can slow down here, take a breath, and try to figure out everything they need before that first wave of monsters, which we're going to have to give them some defenses. So that is actually in these menus under defense. We have all these different towers available to us. We have golems, which I'm not really sure about, but the tutorial didn't really cover them. But there's also these different towers. A bow tower, a sling tower, firebolt, and bullet. And all these things are various prices. Like, it's going to take 24 stone, it looks like, to build this that I don't have right now. Firebolt Tower takes a lot more resources we don't have. Same with the Bullet Tower and the Bow Tower, but we could put all these down and just start helping them get the resources right away. Sling Towers seem kind of basic to me, though, and that seems to be a good starting point. So let's put one... I just want to kind of defend the camp here. Let's put one right here, and we're going to put one... We just want to get all angles defended, honestly. You have run out of building slots. Oh, in order to manage every growing village. Okay. We'll need to get one of these. Ancillaries, I believe they're called. So, cool. I remember that from the tutorial. Let's go back real quick. And is it under aid? No. Is it under housing? No. It's under one of these. Oh, it was under aid. I just missed it. Okay, so ancillary. These are... I'm not exactly sure what it is, but I know it gives us more housing and more space to build all kinds of buildings. So let's go ahead and build that. I shouldn't say more housing. An option to build more tents and houses. So let's go ahead and do that. And I know at some point we're also going to need to upgrade our camp. Oh, probably right now, because our ancillary probably can't be built, it looks like. So let's go ahead and hit up our camp. I think if I right-click it, double-click it. So when clicking on the camp, we get the upgrade options. It tells us what it's going to need when we click it, and we have plenty. We need wood, and we need, looks like rocks. So let's go ahead and upgrade that, and that'll give us even more building slots. All that information's up here. So the ancillary will be built, and that will let us build more than 8 buildings. And something we need to keep track of is how many unemployed people we have now, because we are getting more people. So we need some farmers. Let's stick like 4 people on farming. Organizers. I'm not sure what an organizer does, but we'll leave that for now. And we should now have the harvest food option. So let's have them start harvesting all this local food before I destroy any more of it by accident. And that will hopefully fill up their farms and get us a good stockpile of food going. So, oh, and there's no workers in the ancillary. That must be where the organizers come in. So let's put a couple people in there. I'm trying not to use everybody right off the bat. I'm trying to save some people here. So there we go. One thing I would love to learn how to do is get the last menu I clicked off of my cursor, because it kind of utilizes that, and then I can't... oh, it's just escape, it looks like. There we go. So, cool. We're off to a pretty decent start, I would say. We're going to need... a rock tumbler. That's going to allow us to make the sling tower actually work, because we need to make ammo for that. Are we advanced enough to make a rock tower, though? That's the question. So if I go into defense... No, that's the towers themselves. Harvesting? Well, we could start with a mining facility. That would be nice, to actually collect some rocks. So let's put that... you know what? I don't want to stack it on top of crystal or anything important. It looks like we can put that, like... Honestly, a good spot would be where that tower is, but let's... Yeah, I can't put it in front of a defensive tower. That seems stupid. Are you sure you want to dismantle this building? Yes. Alright, I placed the tower poorly. I need to actually get my base expanded down south here. So they're going to dismantle that tower, and then we can get ourselves a mining facility in actually a pretty good spot. That's near a lot of rock, so that should keep us good for a while. And honestly, the sling tower might not be the best bet for our first tower. Maybe it's cheaper to make bows, for all I know. So go ahead, hurry up, guys, get rid of that. And night has arrived, but everything is peaceful. Again, we get tonight off from fighting any monsters, thankfully. Let's also give ourselves a lumber shack, which will help us, obviously, get lumber. Let's put that where we were going. No, that's not a good spot either. Man, I'm having a lot of trouble placing buildings down, because I really don't want to destroy the terrain. We need it. Okay, so they're going to have to walk a little ways once we get rid of these trees up here. But that'll work. So cool. They'll build a lumber shack, they'll build a mining shack, and what about crystal? Crystal's kind of advanced. I don't really... I mean, I don't know if I want to waste a building slot right now. They're so precious. Well, I guess we have 16, but I need to get more houses, honestly. Yeah, we are max capacity on the houses. I should have paid attention to that. 24 to 24. Okay, cool. So... let's do that. Let's cover the basics first before we go getting more advanced resources. Let's put a bunch more tents up. These take up a lot of space. So there we go. We got some tents. And all of this should give them, I hope, 4 more tents. That was enough to, like... get us some more workers and get everyone housed. I don't want anyone upset because they don't have a house to stay in. And now we can consider our defenses. So what if I made a bow tower? I'm not sure. It says it has some different costs. Rock cost. Oh, that's going to cost crystal too. I really do think the sling tower is what we want to do. The cost is a lot cheaper. It makes more sense to go that route. So let's put that. All right, we'll do it. We'll do 2 of them. One here and one here. And going at the north side of town, we're going to put one kind of close to the houses, just right here. So that should be pretty good for defenses starting out, but we're going to need that rock tumbler too. So, where is that? Is it under... There's lighting. That's kind of cool. We can put different lights around. Farming. Aha, the more advanced buildings, you can actually page up and down and you get different things. So manufacturing, and now we can make the tumbler, which I'm going to put... Let's see, where can I put this? You are out of building slots. Oh, oops. We've run out of building slots again. 16 out of 16. That was fast. I thought we had more room, more wiggle room there. Well, let's go ahead and upgrade our large camp one more time, and that should allow us, I'm hoping, some more building slots. I may need to upgrade the ancillary. It doesn't, let's see, efficiency bonuses. I'm not seeing anything that tells me what I need to upgrade for making more buildings, but I guess it's not just the camp. Now that we built the ancillary, maybe let's try upgrading it too. And there we go. Now we have... No, I noticed the housing changed, but once again, the building numbers didn't change. Oh, spring day 2, monsters are coming. Great. I'm still trying to... I'm still, like, making baby steps here. Now we got monsters to deal with. Fantastic. So... I think they need to actually, like, work on it to upgrade it. I'm probably making too many assumptions. I clicked upgrade and it didn't work. So, yeah, that's a thing. Ooh, no workers, no lumberjacks. Well, luckily I unemployed some builders, so we can get started with lumberjacks. Nomads. Abandoned nomads have arrived in the region. Oh, that's good. I think nomads can join your colony here. I'm not sure if we can force them to do that, or if they just kind of decide to do that, but that's a thing. So, oh man, our builders are spread so thin. I have them building so many different tents and towers. There's no way I'm going to get these buildings upgraded in time to get the rock tumbler. If I don't get the rock tumbler before tonight, we're screwed. We just had 2 people join our village, which is great. Now we have 2 unemployed people. I'm going to add them back to the builders because I have a lot of builders who are in need of help because I've built so many things. And we still have 2 unemployed villagers, which is very odd to me because if I try to add them to any of these, I get denied. So I'm not sure what's going on there. I'm sure it's a basic game element that I'm missing on that front. Perhaps they need a home to stay in. 34 to 36 total housing. Very interesting. Maybe the housing was allowing people to just join. I don't know. Maybe the game just has a longer... It's not instantaneous. Everything I'm trying to do, I'm thinking, why isn't it working? But I think just people need time. While they do that, let me go over the mana real quick with you guys. I've just been doing this crazy crash course, trying not to over-explain things, because I think you'll get it as we go, but there's a whole mana bar, this blue glittery thing at the top of the screen, and I actually have spells. I can get involved in the community myself. So, for example, if they need some stone, and it's urgent... What is that noise? I'm guessing... Okay, it's raining. So if they need some stone and it's pretty urgent, I can use this grab tool. And I can actually go ahead and grab stone for them and just put it down in town. So now they can use that without worrying about mining it themselves, which is really cool. I love that feature. So that's something I can do. I can do that with anything, with food, with stone, with crystals, with whatever. There's also these send to limbo and take from limbo options. This is like, I think it's like to save people. If they're being attacked, you can put them in limbo and then take them back out. I'm still trying to figure out what that all means. And then I have spells here, like a fire blast I can use to fight monsters. Like this. We have a skeleton up here, so I can probably use fire blast on him, and he's gone. So I can intervene in these ways, but it costs mana. Now, the more things that die, the more things we harvest, we will regain mana from that. But it does cost a lot. We can't just go ahead and do all these things willy-nilly. We have to keep that in mind. We want our workers to do most of the work, but I do have some options there, which is really cool. So, yeah, I just wanted to show you that real quick. It looks like our builders are getting things done. I just saw some little hearts there. I guess those two are in a relationship. Maybe we'll get some babies soon. And we have 48 slots now. Oh, and, well, that's weird. These are all red. What happened? Oh, okay. That's interesting. So those unemployed people ended up being, it took them a while to actually become employed, and I guess I accidentally overemployed. I hope you're following. See, I have one more now. So if I add the, oh, they're gone. Very weird. It's kind of hard to follow this. So maybe I shouldn't micromanage so much, but we are working on getting ourselves the tumbler. That's what I need to be focused on. So the rock tumbler, out of building slots. Dang it! Upgrade the ancillary already. On the subject of upgrading, we actually do have a priority list, so I can get them working on things I need them to work on rather than what they would like to be working on. So, for example, we can move the ancillary to the very top, and now that is going to be their number one concern, upgrading the ancillary. It looks like they're also trying to upgrade the camp, but I'm not worried about that myself. So, and there it goes. We're off. 4% on the ancillary, 8%. And once that's built, I can get the rock tumbler, and I can also move that up on the priorities list. So, just another little tip for you, mostly for me, because I'm just remembering these things as I go. So we had a couple more people join our village, and I noticed the screen was shaking, and it looks like we're actually in some trouble here. Was killed by a zombie. Yeah, we're getting attacked by zombies, and I didn't even realize it. I just saw the screen. I'm like, why is the screen shaking like that? Let's see if we can't fire blast some zombies here. I don't know if I can, like, call people to arms or what, but we never got those towers built, and now we're dealing with some zombies here. Ooh, those fire blasts kind of hurt everybody. That was stupid. I do have a healing spell, so I can heal our people. Who's this? Is this a zombie? No, that's just a person. Let's see. That's unfortunate. Now they're all working on the tower. Ah! I still need to get the rock tumbler done, guys. I'm sorry. We don't have ammo for that tower. Let's put that right here next to the mine, and hope to goodness that we get that solved soon. It's hard to tell if they're under attack or if it's just drama. Oh, man. What a mess. Okay. I keep seeing something down here, but I can't tell who's who. Okay, here's a zombie. I can fire blast him. Oh boy, I missed. I definitely missed. Oh my gosh, what a disaster. I'm not even going to survive through day 2. Get the tower built. Get the thing built. Oh my gosh. Okay, I have a lot to learn about this game, everyone. I have a lot to learn. We're going to bump the rock tumbler up to top priority so we can actually get some stuff going here. The sling towers are green, which should mean they're all done now. Yeah, it requires makeshift rock tumbler. Yeah, even a makeshift rock tumbler will do, everybody. Let's just get to work. 7%. There's no more zombies, right? It's so hard to tell. See, I thought they would come out at night, but it looks like they started during the day. So that's fantastic. All these tips here are helping me figure out what the heck's going on. Death, for example. So someone died. We can use a resurrection spell, if I'm not mistaken, but it costs a lot. See how much mana that costs if we scroll over it, how much that turns yellow? I'm not sure I'm ready to do that. But, okay, so they're getting the rock tumbler done. I don't know. I don't know if these guys are going to survive. We'll see. Okay, so the rock tumbler is complete just in time for yet another zombie to come and visit. I'm hoping these things are just fueled now with ammo. It looks like the alert for ammo went away. So I'm guessing the rock tumbler is just kind of doing its job. All I can seem to do here is upgrade it, so I don't need to be like, build 10 rocks. Or tumble 10 rocks. Whatever. Okay, so these guys are all chilling. Good. I think... Wait, the tumblers don't have any people in them. Oh, crap. All right, let's take a couple builders. And there we go. Even that out a little bit. Nothing pages down. That's good. So, 2 of 2 people working in the tumbler. Now, they're going to make the ammo for us. Understaffed. Okay, got it. So they're making the ammo for us, and that will give our sling towers something to work with. Man, there are a lot of layers and elements to this game, but I hope you've enjoyed this crash course in Rise to Ruins. Indeed. Rise to Ruins indeed. I'm getting there fast. So if you enjoyed, please leave a like. I don't know if I'll do more videos on this or not. It just kind of depends on how you guys feel about it. Hopefully you have a good grasp on what this game is. If you are interested in buying this for yourself, it is linked down below. I want to thank the developer for giving me a copy to show you guys. It was very, very nice. I'll also link down below a very nice and well-constructed tutorial. So if you're like, I want this game, but Vortec didn't teach me anything about it just now, you can at least watch that, and that'll give you a really good idea on how to play starting out. I think I followed a lot of the directions in the tutorial. I'm not gonna lie. They really put me on a decent path here. I really wouldn't have, if I just jumped into this blind, I wouldn't know what the heck I was doing, tips or not. So I appreciate that, and I will link it down below. So again, thank you so much. I will see you guys next time. Peace out.